Good to see you again.
Yes,
it's been
thank
too
you.
long. Yeah.
So my question is, I want to know if there is, like, which part of Castiel's story is the most important part to you personally? Like, which part was your most, I don't know, beloved part and part of the story to portray?
Well, I liked, I mean, I have enjoyed the fact that Cassie's gone through all of these different iterations. You know, he was crazy, he was God, which sort of felt like it suited me. He was Lucifer, he was human, he was an angel without powers. You know, he's been through a lot. He was possessed by Leviathan. But I think the most important phase for him was when he became human, because he got all, you know, his primary relationships for a while had been with humans, but he still just fundamentally did not understand them empathetically at all. And then he became human for a short while, and suddenly he saw what that was like, and I think that changed the character from that point forward dramatically. So there you go. I actually answered the question seriously.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Nicole from Cleveland.
Hi, Nicole from Cleveland.
Hi. I have a guest question.
Okay.
I'm wondering how will this year compare to other years, like difficulty level?
With Gish? I think Gish is going to be, I'm hopeful that it's going to be more frustrating than usual? Is that the right answer? You look so sad. Painful, it'll be more painful than usual? Not the right answer? It'll be a breeze. Yeah. Child's play, you're gonna love it. The winners from last year's Gish are already in or bound for New Zealand right now. I'm gonna FaceTime with them in New Zealand tomorrow. And next year the winter's trip is going to be Cleveland. So it'll be super easy for you. You're like, no, I don't want any part of any of this. Yes. Thank you, though, for broaching that subject. Yes. That reminds me. I was supposed to mention something. We're with Random Acts, which is a charity that was sort of a love child between me and the fandom. It's a really bad way to phrase that. But we created this nonprofit years and years ago, and every year we do this thing called AMOC, which is the annual Melee of Kindness, where we encourage people to go and perform an act of kindness in their communities, and that's coming up to the last weekend in April. So if you're looking for a little inspiration, an excuse to go out and harass your neighbors, you can go to our website and look up AMOC and see how to get involved in that. Okay, say this.
And I'm terribly nervous, so bear with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just wondering,
What's making you nervous?
I have never done this before.
Oh, really?
No. I didn't think I was going to win this drawing.
Oh,
so.
It's not really winning. It's kind of losing. Getting your name picked to come up and ask a question is sort of like clicking the chamber that has the bullet in it when you're playing Russian roulette. Hi, little one. Hi, Dimitri. That's a funny name. You just breathed on it. Is it? Hi. Bye. So you were saying you're nervous? You did? Oh, God, I've grown so predictable. Here, here. Hold that for me.
But I've never been here either, so it's a lot.
You've never been where? You know, eventually you'll run out of floor space if you keep backing up. You'll just be against the wall. Where are you from?
Adrian.
Okay. Oh, you guys should have carpooled. Well, what, you've never been to Chicago?
I've been to Chicago, but I've not been to a con.
Oh, okay. And how's it going so far?
Pretty great, except for being nervous.
Well, you're handling it very well. Yeah. You look like you're about to punch me too, which is kind of nice. I like that sort of palpable danger here in this dynamic. You actually don't. You don't immediately seem violent. All right, what's your question?
My original question. You're killing. Was there ever a time that you had to improvise during filming and it actually worked out in your favor? You forgot your lines.
Oh, from forgetting lines?
Yeah, or anything of that nature.
Great question. Thank you for asking. I'm going to return this to you. Thank you. Nice break. Well, we improvise, I would say, a little bit in every episode. And there was a time when I was starting to improvise more and more, and then got a call from the producers saying, Misha, can you just say the words in the script? Because I guess I was like maybe making the writers look bad or something because my stuff is so good, is what I'm assuming? It's not what it was. But we mess around a lot, and often it gets filmed. Actually, so the episode recently, can't remember what it's called because it aired more than a week ago. The episode where we're in the milkshake place in that Peace of Mind. That's what it's called. So there's that scene where we're in the diner, and Sam tackles Castiel, and we go down on the floor, and Jared has me pinned down, and we did a take there that was totally improvised. That was about 15 minutes long, where I was slapping his face, and he was pinning me down saying, yeah, you sexy bitch, you like it? It didn't make the cut. I'm trying to think, why was that not in there? It fit in with the story so much. Oh yeah, they ended up using that really sort of pat stuff, like you failed teen, Can you imagine how much more, I'm sorry, like I don't want to tell the writers how to do their job, but can you imagine how much better the end of that episode would have been if it had ended with, yeah, you sexy bitch, you like it, you know you like it, I'm slapping him in the face, you know you like it, and then he snaps out, he's like, oh, Cass, it's me, it's Sam, I'm back. That's how Sam kisses. I don't know if you guys know that.
I thought he was vomiting into your mouth like another bird.
That's how he kisses. That means he loves you.
Hashtag, may he never love me. Yes.
Well, that's a disgusting conclusion. Thank you. Should we do one more?
Let's do one more. Let's do it.
All right. Hi. How are you?
Okay.
Good.
Kind of an odd question.
Okay.
But
You don't have to qualify the question. You can just go ahead and ask it, because there's a lot of odd questions, like that one about the devil's trap or the devil's traps. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
A while ago, you forged a knife on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you're familiar with the program Forged in Fire.
What is that? Is that a weird sex thing?
It's a normal sex thing? Robbie, you know this?
Totally.
You want to tell me about it?
It's a show on Discovery where they bring blacksmiths on the show and they actually forge a knife while they're in house. And they have a competition. It's like Chopped, but with knives.
Well, Chop has knives too. Not to correct you. It's like
Her show could also be called
Chopped,
Chopped.
but with food. So I'm not familiar with the show, but I do think I understand what you're talking about, which is a step in the right direction. And is there more to the question? Have I heard of the show? Now I have, yes.
Well, if they ever did a celebrity version of it, would you be willing to go on the show and show us?
Clearly not.
I think I would be a great forger in fire, personally, based on my work on Twitter that you're so familiar with. That was remarkably satisfying. So I found this guy who had a blacksmith shop who said, yeah, sure, man, if you want to come over here and I'll show you how to... And I started with a railroad tie and made a knife in a few hours. And it was totally awesome. And I felt so badass. Like you just fucking smack, yes. Tank. Really satisfying. The knife is not a great knife though. I can barely cut an orange with it. So I definitely need some practicing before I could go on Forged in Fire. Are you a producer of the show or something? Okay, well that was a great plug, what I understand. Good talking to you, and thank you for such a relevant question.
It was great. Don't listen to him. You'd also be good on a forging show where you forge people's signatures onto...
Yeah.
You forge people's signatures onto... It can be called Forged and Fired. Because you forge signatures onto checks, and when they turn out to figure it out, they get fired. It'd be like this.
Really good.
So I think we've got something's got to germinate here,
There's
right?
just one episode.
We have a hit on our hands. Chicago, that man right there, that's Misha Collins.